This bout dates back to May 18th, 1987, and was part of the Stroh's featherweight tournament. The favorite heading into the match was Jaime Garza, boasting an impressive record of 45-2 with 42 knockouts. Once seen as the heir apparent to Wilfredo Gomez as the junior featherweight champion, Garza's rise was derailed when he lost his title in his second defense, suffering a dramatic first-round knockout to Juan Kid Mesa. Following that defeat, Garza retired briefly before staging a comeback. However, a knockout loss to Daryl Thigpen further tarnished his reputation, and both fans and critics began to lose interest in his career. This tournament represents an opportunity for Garza to resurrect his standing in the sport. Should he win, he takes home $100,000 and gets right back into title contention. In the opposite corner is Baby Joe Ruelaz, another California-based fighter whose career has also seen its ups and downs. After being knocked out by Freddie Roach, Ruelaz regained momentum by winning a decision over Tommy Cordova and surviving a dramatic back-and-forth brawl with former bantamweight champion Julian Solis, getting knocked down before stopping Solis in the third round. Adding an extra layer of intrigue to this bout is the fact that longtime partners Benny Giorgino and Jackie McCoy find themselves in opposing corners for the first time. Giorgino is in the corner for Garza, while McCoy is training Ruelaz for this bout. On paper, this fight seemed most likely to end with a Garza knockout, but instead it was a crowd-pleasing back-and-forth slugfest, proving once again why they say that's why they fight the fights.
McCoy is in the corner of Ruelaz, and Jaime Garza is handled by Benny Giorgino. And they have been working together in the ring for 30 years, but always, this is the first time ever that they have not been in the same corner. And they both feel very badly about it, but they just happen to have the two guys in this featherweight tournament that come here in this fine semifinal bout. Remember, the winner will qualify to go to the finals of the Stroh's tournament, worth $100,000 to the winner. But it's a tough night, heart-wise, for Jackie McCoy and Benny Giorgino, two of the game's all-time greats. Quick jab by the baby, Ruelaz. In the red trunks, Garza. Just think of it, 45-2 with 40 knockouts. Garza, former WBC Super Bantamweight champion. He won the title in June of '83, beat Bobby Berna, technical knockout. Lost it in November of '84, knocked out by Kid Mesa. He retired for 15 months. I'm talking about Garza in the red. And Benny, oh, good left hand is scored by Garza. Good combination by Garza. Chopping right hand by Garza. I don't think this one can go the distance. I don't know which one will stop it. Remember now, Ruelaz has a record of 20-3 and 16 knockouts. Good jab by Garza. Some people told us they thought Garza's legs might be gone. Doesn't show yet, but he's doing some great handwork.
Jaime's always had a repertoire of going down. It's like every fight, chick. It's like if he doesn't go down, he's not going to fight.
You mean get knocked down?
Yeah, he has. Every time he gets in a good fight, he visits the canvas and comes right back.
Before he got in this tournament, he was knocked out by Daryl Thigpen. I believe that was down at the Marriott in Irvine.
Ooh, good right hand and body shot.
Very good combination. Stroh's tournament, featherweight, semifinals. The fans have been savoring, waiting for this. Good left hand by Garza. That one was picked off. The right. Both men light on their feet. Both men quick-handed. The jab by Garza. He's in the red. Round number 2 from the fabulous forum in Inglewood, California. Chick Hearn along with Ruben Castillo. How'd you score the first one?
I gave the first round to Jaime Garza. He was the most effective, chick. But this baby kid Ruelaz is a tough fighter. He comes right back at you. He knocked out a very, very good fighter his last outing.
He certainly did. In his Stroh's fight here, in a third round knockout, he advanced, taking out Julian Solis, the former bantamweight champion of the world. Right now, in the blue trunks, Ruelaz is rated number 2 by the NABF. Good exchange. flooring his man was Garza. He buckled the knees of Ruelaz.
But he's getting hit too, Chick, and that's not a good sign for Jaime. Ruelaz is a better boxer of the two, but the better puncher is obviously Jaime Garza.
He's had 16 knockouts in his 20 victories. Garza's had 40 knockouts in his 45 victories. Somebody's going down before this round's over. Garza took a couple of tremendous left hands. And it took some of the steam out of him.
This is a fight that we anticipated, Chick, a war.
Jackie McCoy in the corner of Ruelaz in the blue, and Benny Jorginho handling Garza, two of the game's great managers. Nick Jorginho, a very close friend of mine, the nephew of Benny. Good right hand lead by Garza.
Looked like he hurt Ruelaz with that right hand, Chick.
Each of them at 126 pounds. Both of them are very capable and showing it, but they're good counter punchers too. Loss. Look at the holding behind the neck. Garza's really got him behind the neck. Both men with tremendous punishing blows.
I think Ruelaz just took the best shot that Jaime Garza had to deliver, and he stood there and looked at him. Came right back with his own shots.
The crowd appreciates this one. We hope you do too. Coming to you from the fabulous Forum, Stroh's Night at the Forum. We told you that Ruelaz advanced with a third-round knockout over Solis here in the Stroh's tournament. On April the 9th, Dwight Pratchett held Garza, and Garza got a draw. Or, excuse me, a decision over him.
But there's another young man in this tournament, Chick, that we can't forget about, Hector Lopez.
You better not.
He looked very impressive his last outing.
This has been a tremendous tournament, the featherweights. Tremendous. And the winner will get $100,000 down the road.
And it's very well deserving, right, Chick?
And we carry everyone right here on Prime Ticket in your cable system. Here comes Garza.
Jaime wants to take him out, Chick. He knows what's ahead of him, that pot of gold at the end of that rainbow.
Benny Jorginho in the corner has instructed him well, as has Jackie McCoy in Ruelaz's corner.
Jaime has a tendency to get over anxious, Chick, when he works to the body, like this last flurry of punches he threw. He dropped that right hand and just missed a left hook. Ruelaz did.
You can't see it because of his white sweat socks, but a very short topped shoe worn by Garza. Most of the fighters wear the taller shoe, the boot as it's called. Oh, he stung him that time, Ruelaz, with some good blows. And a counter by Garza. The crowd loves it. And he's hanging on. Ruelaz hanging on. He was thrown down. That's not a knockdown. But Garza said if he's going to hold on, I'll throw him off.
That was a push, Chick, but let me tell you something. Ruelaz was hurt,
right,
and he was holding on for life.
And now he comes back with a good stiff left jab of his own.
Another right hand by Garza.
About 15 seconds left in the round. Only one can advance in our Stroh's tournament. Closer. You've got to allow the hammers in the corner, and Benny Jorginho there is talking to him. Let's see if we can pick up the audio now.
Hard to hurt him, that's good. But you got to keep the jab going. That's the thing that's thrown him off guard. Use the jab, come back with strong, short combinations on the inside. Lay in close.
Don't hurt him downstairs and keep it going.
Keep it going, but stay together. Don't try to knock him out. It's going to happen. Left.
Boy, that was good stuff from Benny Jorginho. We'll get to hear from Jackie McCoy in the other corner a little later on.
The key word, Chick, that I liked most of all was when he said, keep that jab out there, keep him off balance. I got Jaime Garza ahead 29-28. Remember, we were talking earlier, Chick. The knockouts come by themselves.
That's what he
Don't force
said.
it. Exactly what he said.
And he suggested left, left, left. This in itself, ladies and gentlemen, is a fight of championship caliber. But this is the semifinals. I'm sorry, did I say semi? Is this only the quarter?
It's a long ways to go yet, huh, Chick?
Yeah.
A lot of fights left for these young men.
But this is the last fight for one of them in this tournament.
I'll be very surprised if this fight goes 10 rounds. As hard as both these fighters are fighting.
We're in the fourth. Good jabs by Ruelaz. Now Garza comes roaring back.
He's got to keep that jab out there. Garza does. Chick, just like Benny Georgino said.
Right hand scored by Garza. Good combinations by Garza. Outstanding flurry by Garza. For those few seconds doing what he wanted to do. Right, left. And there's the left again off the ear of Ruelaz. This fight has taken primarily the center of the ring as its residence. Neither man is marked. Both men have been bruised.
And they both know they're in a fight.
Those were gloves hitting each other. Off balance, Ruelaz almost got caught, and now at the end of the bell, the end of the round. Wow, this crowd applauding them very thunderously, almost gratefully for this showing. They love it. Now, let's go over and listen to Jackie McCoy.
When you throw, make them hard. Keep your chin down, but you got to hurt this guy a little bit. Work your jack moves. Work the 3 jabs. 1, 2, 3, and turn the hook. You throw your upper right to the middle. And follow up with a combination. The 2 in front right there, bang. Roll on there. Don't lean forward. Don't forward. It's going to get those shots in there. Leaning forward. Don't lean forward. Couple deep in there,
Garza had a great flurry late in that round. The right.
That right hurt him. Just grazed the chin of Ruelaz, but it's still, there was some effect to it.
How'd you score the round?
I had to give that one to Jaime Garza. Jaime was very effective with that jab, as Benny Georgino told him. Keep him on near that jab and throw those right hands.
So as we go to the halfway point of the fight, the 5th round, you have Garza leading 39-37?
Exactly. I was off on that last decision, wasn't I, Chick?
A lot of people here were. In the blue trunks, Joe Baby Ruelaz, Jaime Garza, the opponent, and the 3rd man in the ring, doing a great job, Vince Delgado. Halfway through round 5.
Good right hand by Jaime Garza.
Garza recovered his balance real quickly and got in there. There's another good right hand. This is the best fight Garza's fought in a long time.
I think that last fight he had out here with Dwight Pratchett was a little scare for him, Chick. He wasn't too sure of himself, and he wasn't too sure of that decision.
Remember, he is the former WBC super bantamweight champion, the kid in the red.
He just took a couple of shots on the chin, Jaime Garza did. And, oh, my.
Baby Ruelaz. He's the former NABF featherweight champion. He lost that title in September of '86 to Bernard Taylor up at Las Vegas. So both are ex-champions. Now trying to become the Stroh's featherweight champion as we fight here in the quarterfinal match.
And ladies and gentlemen, not so much the Stroh's title. They've got $100,000 plus a chance to fight for the world title.
Oh, yes, these two do. so is the guy behind us, Hector Lopez, who will be in a subsequent match on Prime Pivot, because he won his last bout. Now we go to the 6th round, and the scoring
49-47 in favor of Jaime Garza.
in the red trunks.
It's a little mouse under the right eye of Jaime Garza there, Chick.
Yes, when he came out of the 5th round, it could worsen.
He looks very impressive, Jaime does. He doesn't look fatigued. His punches are still crisp and hard. That jab that Benny was talking about.
That was picked off in the glove. Oh, left hand was solid by Ruelaz, right on that mouth. And there's a left hand scored by Garza. A left hand by Ruelaz. Garza's in trouble. Garza's about to go down. He's trying to fight his way out of it.
And he's landing
might be
punches.
better off to hang on.
He's landing some punches too, Chick.
Yes, but he was taking the brunt of them. Now let's see what happens. His head is rocked with the right and the left. He's backed into his own corner. He absorbs another left hook and a chopping right hand. Garza's knees buckle. Ruelaz, does he have the power to put him down? Not yet.
Oh,
A great left hand by Jaime Garza. What a battle. Left, right, both men. A right hand scored by Ruelaz.
what a fight this is.
That, ladies and gentlemen, might be as good a round as we have ever had at the Fabulous Forum. That was a sensational round. The action was non-stop. Both men were scoring. Both men were being hurt, and neither went down.
He threw some tremendous shots. Ruelaz did. Hit Jaime Garza with everything he had. But look at Jaime come right back and land some shots of his own.
I don't think you can take anything away from either one of them. And I got to tell you, that would be a tough round to score.
I had to give it an even round, Chick. What else can a guy do? This was a tough, tough fight.
Fortunately, neither man was knocked down. Neither man was cut. The mouse under the right eye of Garza is still there, but not worsened. And we go to the 7th round. And a stinging left jab by Garza opens it. There's no way these guys can fight 3 more rounds at that pace.
Chick, these people here are going absolutely ape over this fight.
I made a statement a minute ago that you didn't hear, that this last round had to be as good a round of boxing as we've ever had at the
Oh,
Forum.
absolutely. They fought toe-to-toe. And they were both hurt, Chick, but yet they were both throwing punches and landing.
And the same thing continues.
Just picking up where they left off.
I notice now that Ruelaz is trying a chopping right hand quite often. There it is again, that chopping right to the cheekbone of Garza.
Jaime just landed a left hook that hurt Ruelaz right over the top of that right hand that he landed on Jaime. What a shame there only has to be one winner in a fight like this, Chick.
These are 2 men that are demonstrating their boxing skills to the limit.
It's going to be difficult for the judges. I don't envy them at all.
What is it right now in your book?
On my book,
There's a great right hand by Garza.
another right hand.
A left by Garza.
But watch Ruelaz come right back.
Oh, a right and a left. He sent Garza back on his heels. Garza is a little bit rubber-legged, folks. A left and a right again scored by Ruelaz. A left and a right by Ruelaz. A right hand by Garza. All signs of a war are prevalent. How can they keep up this pace? The arms have to be heavy.
The conditioning of these both fighters is unreal.
The jab by Ruelaz. We told you in our pregame chatter, sometimes the ones we think are going to be the great fights don't turn out to be that way. Has exceeded all expectations. And a left hand by Garza. As we come to the end of the round. we listened to Benny Giorgino talk to Jaime Garza in the red, and he told him, left jab, you're in good shape in the scoring. Of course, that's his opinion. Ruben, of course, is scoring it on his own, and he's got it 68-67. The man in the red, Garza. Oh, Garza landed a strong right to the cheekbone of Ruelaz. Both must be very tough-skinned. Neither man has been cut. Jab, Ruelaz.
Regardless of the outcome of this fight, Chick, they're both winners and champions in my book. They both have all the desire in the world to win this fight.
The good part of this fight is the way it has established the caliber of the Strohs featherweight tournament. And the bad part of it is that one of these guys has to lose. There's that right hand again. He's leading with it quite a bit, and I'm sure that's a suggestion of the great Jackie McCoy. First time McCoy and Giorgino have not worked in the same corner in their lives. 30 years they've been together. Now they're opposites. Friendly, but opposites tonight. Both got to be proud of their chips, don't they?
Oh, Jaime's legs are wobbly, Chick.
Let's see what happens here in this corner now. Ruelaz, is he going to pursue it? The welt under the right eye of Garza is getting larger, but I don't think it's a factor. The conditioning is unbelievable.
They've had to work very, very hard and run many, many miles to get in this kind of shape.
On his comeback, this is only his 7th fight, Garza. He's won 5 out of 6. But boy, is he in shape tonight. And you got to say the same for Ruelaz, huh?
They're both in tremendous shape. And you have to be, Chick, to be in a fight like this hard.
If you were just punching the bag this long, this hard, you'd be out of breath, fatigued, arm weary. Nothing else is necessary for these two great ones. Right hand by Ruelaz. That left hand scored by Garza. End of the round. Garza's corner. We'll get to both corners here in this timeout as the crowd continues that thunderous applause. And I'll tell you, we better get something to cover our heads because there's going to be money thrown in the ring tonight. Now, let's go to Garza.
Now you're fresher than him. Use that jab. And punch fast.
Let's leave Garza now and go over to Ruelaz.
Hey, man, keep that chin down and make those shots hard. I see that hook. Really rip that hook on that. Rip that hook in, just stay close there. Don't go back. You know, every once in a while you throw those little flash flurries, just get on the surprise the guy with 3, 4, 5 shots. Do that with him. You're throwing one shot. Throw the combination. Right hook.
Right eyelid of Ruelaz looks a little swollen, doesn't it?
Sure does.
In fact, I think he's got quite a black and blue spot on the cheekbone there. We're going to the 9th round, ladies and gentlemen, and our man Ruben Castillo has it close.
78-77 in favor of Jaime Garza.
Stroh's featherweight quarter-final match. Whew. What a show. This featherweight classification's been by far the best of all the outstanding Stroh tournaments, and they will continue. I think the crowd is about equally divided in their feeling for the two men. Oh, that sent him back. A tremendous left hook. And now Ruelaz on the verge of going down and out. Ruelaz trying to maintain. He was thrown down, but it's going to be called a knockdown, I think. Yes, it is a knockdown. Ruelaz was driven back by a left hand to start all of it, and he's okay to continue. The first knockdown of the fight, and that could be the decisive factor in the scoring when it's all over.
I think you're right, Chick, because this fight is so close. That's going to be a telling factor if it goes to 10 rounds.
Ruelaz appears to be very much hurt. Can he punch his way out of it? Can he salvage the round? Can Garza score his 41st knockout in his 46th victory?
This is where experience comes in, Chick.
Holding on for dear life, Ruelaz. see when we get the opportunity, and of course we wouldn't interrupt live action, but sometime along the way, folks, you're going to see that left hand that started it all, and there's a left-right combination, and Ruelaz appears to be not only tired, but hurt now.
Vince is looking at him very closely, Chick, because he is hurt.
Jaime Garza, the pro that he is, in his 48th professional fight, the former champion, is turning on all the tools, all the skills at his command. Many of them honed by the years of experience. The cheekbones of Ruelaz are both black and blue now. And in the corner, in Ruelaz's corner, Garza applies more pressure with punches left, right. I don't think Ruelaz has anything left in his punches now. I think it's all been taken out by the original left hand and the subsequent beating that Garza has administered.
Well, we have to see coming up for the 10th round how much stamina he has left, Ruelaz, because he has taken a lot of punches this round, as you said, Chick. Maybe he's just resting it now.
He's not resting. He's hurt. He's just trying to survive is what he's trying to do, and that's the way to do it. Maybe he could come out and get a knockout of his own in the 10th. It's over the 9th. Super fight. That's about the best way to describe it. Now, let's go up to the corner of one man.
The only way you can win it, you got to go out there and get the guy this round. Keep your chin down. You got to hurt him.
Now, watch this knockdown. Watch the left hand drive him back. Wow! That was just a left hand. The right didn't even hit him because he was already falling away. And from that point forward, it was all downhill. Now I'd like to hear what they're saying in the corner of Garza. Our microphones are there, and let's see now what Benny Giorgino tells him.
Jab, jab, jab. He's ready to stop it. Believe me, he's ready to stop it. Jab, 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 and short right hand. Back with the left.
Hit him when you want to. Don't fuck with him now.
The man that he said he's ready to stop it, he means the referee. He's talking about Vince Delgado, and Vince indeed was looking carefully.
Yes, he was, Chick, because Ruelaz did take a lot of punches that round. And he's having a lot of trouble seeing out of that left eye, I think.
Here we go, the 10th and final round. And here comes Ruelaz landing a left and a right. Could he possibly bring it back?
Well, it's tough to tell, to say, because Jaime looks very good still, Chick. Very fresh.
He was told to use the left. Use the left. Chopping right hand, Ruelaz. He has, ladies and gentlemen, gotten his second win, no doubt about it. A left hand by Ruelaz.
It rocked Jaime.
A right by Ruelaz. And now Ruelaz in the 10th is in charge at this moment. The knockdown could be an important factor in the final decision. Ruelaz is going to have to get a big round here. Even then, would it be enough without a knockdown?
Well, he's going to need a knockdown at least, Chick, to get him right back in this fight.
You got him down by 3?
I got him down by 3, but that's unofficial. We don't know.
With a right hand.
Jaime cannot get careless, Chick.
I'll say he can't.
Ruelaz still has some steam in those punches.
But he's still got to keep blowing away in there with that left right. Garza.
Oh, a right hand by Ruelaz, Chick. Jaime's hurt.
Ruelaz stunned him. Ruelaz's left eye is closing. Garza stumbled backwards. Whether it was from a blow, I don't know for sure. We're in the final 10 seconds of a fight we'll never forget. Garza is punishing him now.
My, what a fight this is.
It's all over.
Better watch our heads. The money's going to be coming shortly.
The boys embrace in the middle of the ring. A tremendous fight. We're going to cover up here, and you better get under the towel because they are throwing coins into the ring. We'll be back with a decision in a moment.
Judge at ringside, Chuck Hassett scores the bout 95-94, Jaime Garza. Judge Raul Caiz scores the bout 96-95, Baby Joe Ruelaz. And Judge Larry Rosadia at ringside scores the bout 96-95 in favor of the winner, the man continuing to the semifinals of the Stroh's Featherweight Tournament, Jaime Garza.
And the knockout indeed was the difference. Now, ladies and gentlemen,
Ruelaz takes off over a year before returning to the ring, fighting twice more in 1988 before calling it quits. Looks like he continued in the sport as a trainer. Meanwhile, Garza does advance in the tournament, but loses to Georgie Navarro in the semifinals. If you want to know more about his career, I'll leave a link in the description box if you haven't seen that video already. This bout got me reminiscing about the boxing scene at the Inglewood Forum in the late 1980s, spearheaded by Los Angeles Lakers owner Jerry Buss. Buss dabbled in boxing promotion starting in 1982, but by 1987 he was all in, often hosting as many as 2 fight cards a month at the Forum and at the Anaheim Pond. These events were televised on Prime Ticket, and the show was called Forum Boxing. I remember he used to have these ring card girl contests where the girls wore one-piece bikinis with beard logos, and the announcer would give you a rundown on what they did for work or school. But beside the showmanship, Buss gave some talented fighters their first-time exposure. For instance, Mark Too Sharp Johnson. Fighters like him, lighter weight fighters that we might not otherwise have heard of, but for Buss's involvement. I think he got out of the sport after taking too many financial losses, and the Lakers were moving to a new arena. So I hope you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, and thanks for watching.